Yes, good evening, guys, to all of you. I welcome you all on this wonderful platform that is BYJU'S Exam Prep. Please tell me, am I properly audible and visible to all of you or not? Yes, Darshan, Rinkesh, New HD Movies, Lakshmi, all of you. Good evening, Rahul, Rinkesh, Ashray. Good evening. Good evening, guys, to all of you. So, are we ready? Shall we start the session? Just give me a second. Shall we start the session, guys? Okay. So guys, as you know, we have gone through one lecture of probability and today is the second one. And in today's lecture, we are going to deal with the questions which we left in the last class. Because of some reasons, some questions we were unable to do. Okay, because the class stopped in between. So we will do those questions as well. But before we go to the question, we will go to the some concepts. And today's topic is written as conditional probability, but as you know, some things are left before that, Venn diagram and all also. So we will go for that and then we will go for the questions. Yes, Ajit, good evening, dear. So, Rinkesh, first lecture happened 2 weeks before. Actually, in between then I was on leave. That's why we couldn't continue. But don't worry, I will share you the link of that as well. Okay, don't worry. This is the second lecture and you will be able to understand. I feel the things are very easy. Okay. So in the first lecture, I just defined about event, random experiments, and also about some mutually exclusive, mutually exhaustive events. Okay. So now we are starting the session, guys. And before we start, there are two things I would like to tell you. One is related to that there is a workshop on 6th September at 7:30 p.m. would be taken by Rakesh sir. And there is a scholarship test which you can appear today and get up to 90% of the scholarship. Till 9 p.m. you can appear. Yes, Ronaldo, Anupam, good evening to all of you guys. Moving further, guys, these are the vision batches which are going on, consisting of live classes, practice quizzes, recorded lecture, mock test, and study material. All these things you would be getting, okay, in this vision batches. This is of around 1,000 of hours. So, guys, now we are starting about the concept. First of all, we will see the Venn diagram representation. Whenever we are going for the probability, there are many times we are going to use these Venn diagram representation. Okay, like let us say in the Venn diagram, actually the entire sample space is denoted first of all like this rectangle. I will show with the red color so that you can easily feel it. So if you see this red color, this red color box is consisting of the entire sample space. So you can write here S. Okay, and in this, let us say there is an event A which shows, let us say we are having some n number of geometries. A event says there are some circles, okay, and B diagrams is saying, B event is saying there are some diagrams, okay. So my dear, now if we are showing the Venn diagram by the circle, then this A event will be the blue complete circle is circle, and this purple one will be having all the diagrams, and the combination, this part, this will be having the Venn diagram. So guys, the point is whenever we are going to represent them with this type of diagram, events with the circle and the entire sample space with the box, we call it as Venn diagram representation. And for use of probability question, we will be using them again and again. So Jyoti, good evening. Aspirant, good evening, dear. Anupam, yes, good evening. So guys, now we are going for the wonderful concept of union and intersection of events. So guys, let us say whenever we are having an event A which is shown by this blue circle, event B is shown by this some light orange color of circle. So if we have this, or you can say skin color of circle. So my dear, you can see that if we are going to talk about this circle is going to represent the probability of event A. This is going to show you the probability of event B. So my dear, if you want to show that A union B, what do you mean by A union B? When we use this A union B, the meaning of this is either A or B, or either A or B or both. Means at least one of A or B will be there. Then we will show it with A union B. If you want me to show you this with the area, then my dear, this entire hatched area will be showing you that A union B, means either A or B or both. So this is going to be the case whenever we want to show with the Venn diagram. So this circular part will be showing A union B. I would like to say, don't worry, I'm going from very basic, and also we are going to talk about a lot of question today, at least 18 question to 20 question today I have, and you will be given a DPP which will be having 20 question as well, so that you will be getting with answers. You can practice them and they will be the question other than PYQs. Okay. So my dear, if you want to see about the union, so union means this only. And when we are talking about intersection, intersection actually tells us the common portion. So this portion is going to tell us about the intersection. This will tell us A intersection B. It is the common portion of A and B said to be the intersection. Is it clear? So I feel everybody is clear about union of events and intersection of events. Is it clear? Yes, Vavilapalli, good evening. We are moving further, guys. Now we are having the top 7 cases from which directly questions would be asked from you guys. Sir, एक suggestion है कि आप XC level के question भी करवाना. अरे भाई सारे level के करेंगे, XC में कोई अलग level नहीं होता है. If you see last year paper also, level was slightly lesser than only. Okay, some questions are having good level. We will go for every level, don't worry. Here I will be covering with respect to all the branches. Even we will cover random variables which is there for some of the branches only. Manisha and Malesh, good evening. So guys, now I am going to tell you 7 short case from which questions would be coming directly. And you will see those words written in the question directly. Like the first case is, you will see at least one of A or B will occur. Or they will write either A or B or both should occur. And as I already told you, this is given by the union, A union B. So the probability of A union B is given by this, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Why it is said like that? If this is the Venn diagram, I will show you probability of A with the white color. Then my dear, you can see the area of this circle will give you the guarantee of event A to be happening. Similarly, the area of this circle B, that will be telling you the possibility of B. So my dear, if you will see this common area, this is coming 2 times. Once it is covered in A, once it is covered in B. That's why whenever we are going to do, we are going to subtract it. Although there are derivations of these also possible, but we will not be going to waste our time into derivations. I will be telling you all the physical meanings, but we will be avoiding the derivations part which are not required actually. So second case is going to be exactly one of A or B will occur. Exactly one of A or B will occur. So my dear, for that there is no notation like A union B or A intersection B. Let us say E is the event which is saying exactly one of A or B will occur. For that, my dear, you can directly say it is A union B minus A intersection B. Because my dear, this is the only region when A or B both will be happening. And I would also like to tell you that this entire circle will be saying you the probability of A. This B will be saying you the probability of B. So if this section we will be removing, my dear, then my dear, obviously you would be having the possibility of either A, okay, or B, which will give you, exactly A or B. So when you will be writing probability of A plus probability of B minus 2 times this. Why minus 2 times this? When you were writing probability of A union B, what you were writing? You were writing probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So this was giving you the guarantee of either A or B, or you can say at least at least one of A and B will be happening. But we are saying exactly, for exactly one means there should not be any condition when both A and B would be occurring. So that is why we are going to subtract A intersection B. So when from this P A union B, if we subtract P A intersection B, so we are removing the probability of both A and B. Then my dear, you will be having the probability of exactly one of A and B to occur. So you can say directly union minus intersection will be the formula for that. Many times you will see directly question from that. So for exactly one A or B, either you can remember the formula in this way or you can remember the formula in this way. Guys, are you getting it? Is it clear? विनीत, you got it? 2 कहां से आया? क्योंकि देखो PA plus PB minus ये था. जब आप इसमें से एक बार ये और घटा दोगे तो you will be getting this to be 2 times. Are you getting it, Vineet, now? So you already know, because the union formula was having probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So when you will be removing it again, it will become 2. Is it clear? And yes, Ishwar, good evening. And guys, don't worry, you will get the PDF of this. You will get the handwritten notes of mine from which this PPT have been made. You will get 20 questions per session, okay, for your practice with answers, okay. So don't worry, we are having a long plan ahead. So when we are talking about neither A nor B, neither A nor B, what is that? So you already know that probability of either A or B is denoted by this area. When we have shown this area is showing probability of either A or B. You already know that. This is probability of A union B, we have already seen. So if you want to say neither A nor B, I already told you the concept of complement in the last class. So this event will be given as 1 minus probability of A or B, or you can say 1 minus probability of A union B. And guys, if you want to see the area for this, obviously you know the entire sample space have total area. If from that this area is subtracted, we will be left with the area which is probability of neither A nor B. Okay, so that blue area will be showing you the probability of neither A nor B. So that is how we can show. Yes, Vinay, Vineet, Ishwar. So this is how we can say for this. Case number 4 is complement of A. Let us say this orange event is A. And my dear, this complete black box is showing us the sample space. Then it is very much obvious. If you want to find out complement of A, it means not A. It means not A. So my dear, if I subtract this A from the sample space, I will be left with this area. I will be left with this area. And this will tell me not A. Okay, so how to find out this? 1 minus PA. Okay, so these cases I am showing you which will be directly coming into the paper. And guys, we are moving to case number 5. At least one of A or B or C will occur. This is very simple. We will be adding first of all the probability of all A, B and C individually. We will be subtracting A intersection B, B intersection C, C intersection A, and then we will be adding A union A intersection B intersection C. So my dear, as I already told you, whenever we are going for this type of formula, we can derive it, but no need to go for derivation, okay, because it will waste time. And even if we derive it at the time of exam, we are going to see the formula only. But if you want, I can share the notes with derivation as well, because I have done those derivation. You know, I have the habit to do for, okay. So, but I don't want to waste your time. So my dear, if you want to remember it, when you are writing individually, you will use plus sign. Alternatively, you will go for minus when you are going for intersection of 2. Okay. So this is intersection of 2. And when you will be going for intersection of all 3, you will once again go for the plus sign. So that's why I have written for remembering purpose, plus when you are using 1, negative when you are using 2, plus when you are using 3. So it will be helping you to remember the cases. I am going to tell you 7 such cases, but out of 7 it have been seen the questions are coming from the 5 only. Is it clear? Yes, money I will provide you. So if you see the questions are coming from the 5 cases, I am showing you 2 more cases, but from them PYQs are, you can say, negligible. Okay, so if you want, you can leave also, but for the safe side, I am giving you this also. If you want to have exactly 2 of A, B and C, then the formula is A intersection B, B intersection C, C intersection A, and minus 3 times P of A intersection B intersection C. Similarly, the 7th case is exactly 1 of 3 events should occur, then probability of A, B, C, you will add it, minus 2 times of intersection, you will subtract it, and then 3 times of intersection you will add it. So guys, these are the 7 cases which, if you are going to remember the formula, you will be able to solve, you can say, at least 40% of the questions very easily from the previous year's question. I am also going to share the PYQs of all branches, that also you can try, okay. And the choice will be yours, that you are getting PYQ also, you are getting my practice questions also, and in classroom question also you are going to get. So guys, these are the 7 cases, okay. Here I would like to tell you one more thing. You need to remember those lines, like A union B means either A or B or both. At least A or B will occur. Intersection means A and B occur simultaneously. both A and B will occur. So that is the meaning. And if you want a table of all these meaning, I have made this. So this is the ultimate table. Whatever till now we have seen, if you want to have it on one place, this I have made particularly for you. This table will give you everything you want for such type of question. Note A means A bar, A complement or A dash. A and B, both A, B, A intersection B. At least one of A and B, A union B. Neither A nor B, A intersection, A bar intersection B bar. A but not B, A intersection B bar. Exactly one of A, B, A intersection B bar, union, intersection A union B. Is it clear? So likewise, this table is there. If you want to have the idea based on these, also this table can help you. Is it clear for everyone? Yes, in case sixth case was this. Exactly 2 of A, comma B, comma C. If there are 3 event A, B and C, okay, let us say this is the Venn diagram and you are going to talk about A, B and C. Then what you need to do, they are saying A intersection B, B intersection C, C intersection A minus 3 times of A intersection B intersection C. So guys, this type of thing we can also do by set theory. Okay, so you are going to have exactly 2 of A, comma B or C. This is A, this is B, this is C. I feel you can understand A intersection B will be this. This is A intersection B. Then you are going to have B intersection C, B intersection C. So B intersection C will be this one. Okay, then A intersection C will be this one. As you can see, this area is counted 3 times. That's why this area is telling us all 3 occurring together. That's why we have subtracted this. Okay, because we want exactly 2. For exactly 2, what is the area? This one and this one. That's why this have been subtracted. I can show you everything dear, but the point is the possibility of coming question from this case is very less. So I have directly told you. But this is very much easily understandable. Are you getting it? Are you getting it, Rinkesh? Yes. I know many of you have studied probability, but as I already told you, this series have been started by taking one point into view that we will give you a good revision of your subject. Okay. So if you will be coming regularly with me, you will have some good question. You will have a revision of concepts. Okay. Moving to the next. This table is okay for everyone. This table is okay for everyone? Yes. So although all cases are not required, but still I have given because some student wants to have everything at one place. So I have made it for you. So my dear, now we are moving to the multiplication theorem. And from here we also have the conditional probability. After that we will be starting the question. Okay. So my dear, whenever we are talking about multiplication theorem, it is given as probability of A intersection B is probability of A into probability of B by A. What is probability of B by A? Probability of B by A is written as probability of B. Probability of B when A have already occurred. When A have already occurred. आपको B की probability बतानी है जब already A हो चुका है. So this is shown as probability of B by A. And my dear, if you want to write the formula for this, it is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. This is also said to be conditional probability. So guys, this is the heading of today's class. So we will have questions on conditional probability also. Is it clear for everyone? Ashray -3. I already told you why it is. Okay, once again I am telling you. Look, we want exactly 2 of A, B and C. Now I will show you once again with the different colors so that you get a better idea. If you see this area is telling you that A and B intersection is there. Then my dear, if you see the second area will give you the intersection of A and C. Okay. And the third area will be giving you the intersection of B and C. So these 3 areas, white, green and blue, they are telling you the occurrence of 2. Because if you go for this area, here only A will happen. Here only C will happen. Here only B will happen. So it is very much clear that the area of our concern, is this one, this, and this. But if you see in this area, we are having some particular area, my dear, which is having all ABC together. When all ABC together, here we have occurrence of 3. But he is asking exactly 2. It means 3 is not acceptable. But this area is going to be added 3 times. Why? Because when you take A intersection B, so A intersection B is having this area. B intersection C is having this area. A intersection C is having this area. This area is added 3 times. That's why we have subtracted it 3 times. Because this area is not the case which we are looking for. Is it clear, Ashray, now? Is it clear, Ashray, now? Yes, Ashray, any doubt? Please tell me. Is it clear? So guys, in the last class, I also told you about what is mutually exclusive event, what are mutually exhaustive event. But guys, we have not seen with respect to the Venn diagrams. So guys, that is why now I am showing you with the help of Venn diagrams that this is A, this is B, and this is entire sample space. This is entire sample space. So if you see, A and B do not have any portion in common. So mutually exclusive events means if simultaneous occurrence of 2 events are not possible. Like let us say you are going to take a dice and you are going to throw it. So either you will be getting an odd number or you will get an even number. You cannot get both at the same time. So simultaneous occurrence is not possible. Because you are going to throw a dice, either it will be 1, 3, 5 or it will be 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that kind of events are said to be mutually exclusive event. As there is no common portion, what will be A intersection B? That is going to be 0. Then my dear, probability of A when B have already occurred, my dear, it is not going to be affected now because they are not having any common portion. So that is why probability of A by B, probability of B by A is going to be 0. Is it clear? Then probability of A union B will be equal to probability of A plus probability of B, because this part is becoming 0. Okay, so this is going to be the case of mutually exclusive events. Then my dear, the example is like you are throwing 2 dice and you are going to get a sum of 7. This is event E1. Then you are throwing once again 2 dice and this time you are getting the sum 11. Once again, if you see, when you are going to get sum 7, you cannot get the sum 11. And when you are going to get the sum 11, you cannot get sum 7. So these 2 events are once again, they are mutually exclusive event. Is it clear? So mutually exclusive, whenever you need to prove, you will remember only one thing, that probability of E1 intersection E2 will be equals to 0. When you are getting this, then only you can say the events are mutually exclusive. This is the way to remember, this is the way to prove whenever you will have that in the exam. Now my dear, mutually exhaustive. Mutually exhaustive events are those which are going to cover the entire sample space. Okay, they are going to cover entire sample space. Like you can see here, this red one is A, blue one is B. So they are together covering the entire sample space. So you can say, my dear, whenever E1 union E2 is covering entire sample space, we will be calling it to be mutually exhaustive. So probability of E1 union E2 is going to be 1. Here I would like to show you, like let us say you are having 2 cases. One case you have seen mutually exclusive event. This is A, this is B. My dear, here definitely P of A union B you have written as probability of A plus probability of B, as there was no intersection. But you cannot say this is equals to 1. Why? Because the entire sample space is having a lot of area other than A and B as well. So that is why for this case, A union B is not going to cover the entire sample space. But when we are talking about this mutually exhaustive, then my dear, you can see A union B or even union E2 is going to cover entire sample space. So you can get the probability equals to 1. So this is mutually exhaustive. So if nothing beyond those listed in the set possible outcomes or sample space can occur, if we don't have any other choice rather than the two events to occur, it is said to be the mutually exhaustive. Like if I say throwing a total of 7 is even, throwing a total of 11 is E2, they are mutually exclusive, but other than these possibilities are there, so they are not mutually exhaustive. But if I say E3 is an event of getting odd number and E4 is of getting even number, so my dear, you cannot get other than these two. Then these two are mutually exhaustive also. They are mutually exhaustive because they are covering the entire set. So they are mutually exhaustive also plus mutually exclusive. I would like to say one more thing. Whenever we write mutually exclusive, it is fine. But exhaustive, whenever we write, then we do not write mutually, because exhaustive means they are going to cover something completely. So they cannot be mutual. Okay, they can combinedly cover anything. So that's why when we use exhaustive, we do not use mutual word. Mutual word is used with the exclusive. So my dear, this is the case of both. They are mutually exclusive as well as exhaustive. So my dear, all possibilities are there that we can have the events to be mutually exclusive but not exhaustive. These two are mutually exclusive, not exhaustive. Okay, because there are other outputs also possible. This is the case where they are mutually exclusive as well as exhaustive, because other than this there is no possibility. Is it clear for everyone? Everybody? Okay, Manisha, once again I am telling you, when we say mutually exclusive means those two events which cannot happen together. Like I am going to have two dice, I am throwing them together. If they both are having the number such that their sum is 7, then their sum cannot be any other number other than 7. Second time, whenever I throw, I am getting 11. So getting 7, getting 11, total sum. They are two mutually exclusive events because they cannot occur together. Either you will get sum 7 or you will get sum 11. But when I am saying exhaustive means those two will be covering all the possible outcomes. If you are throwing the dices, you can get the sum 1 plus 1, 2 also, 6 plus 6, 12 also. You can get 1 plus 2, 3 also, 3 plus 4, 7 also. Many possibilities. So if you are saying getting 7 and getting 11, they are mutually exclusive because they cannot happen simultaneously. But my dear, those two are not exhaustive because other than that also outcomes are possible. Now are you getting it or not? So I have shown you all the three types of example. One is which are mutually exhaustive, exclusive but not exhaustive. One is exhaustive as well as exclusive. Is it clear, Manisha, or still any doubt? Please ask everybody. If anybody have any doubt, please ask. I am going slightly faster because I feel we are going in a revision point of view. But still, at any point, if you want any help, you can tell me. Okay, so this is the difference. In mutually exclusive, you will have A and B. Together, they will not be covering the entire sample space. Here, together, they are going to cover the entire sample space. Whenever we are talking about exhaustive events, in case of exhaustive, there is no such rule that they cannot be having anything in common. They can have in common also. Like if you talk about mutually exclusive, we have seen. In exhaustive, you can also have this condition. Like this is A, this is B. Entirely they are covering the sample space. You can also have this as A and this as B. So B is this one. So they can also have the common portion, but they will be covering the entire sample space. That is the meaning of exhaustive event. So mutually exclusive is different, exhaustive is different. So they are always different minded. Okay. So moving further, guys, now we are coming to the independent events. When we say independent events, you remember that when we talk about the dice, for dice, there is the story of Mahabharata is very famous. When you listen to that, there was a character Shakuni Mama and he was having the dices and whenever he was saying po 12, he was getting the maximum number and he was winning all the times. So my dear, if that person is throwing the dice at the time of whatever the Dwapar Yuga or whatever the Yuga at that time, and let us say today you are going to have a cricket match and you are tossing a coin. These two events have nothing to do with each other. They are said to be independent events. But you may be saying, sir, independent events are always lying in different sample space. Because when Shakuni Mama was throwing the dice, he was having some other sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you are tossing a coin, you have different sample space, head, tail. So, are they always going to be from different? No, they can be of same sample space. They can be of different sample space as well. So, independent means they don't have anything dependent on each other. Like whenever I am going to throw a coin, I am throwing it 100 times, I am getting 100 times head. But whenever 101st time I will be going to once again toss, you cannot guarantee that head will be coming. Okay. So my dear, whenever we are talking, two events are said to be independent if occurrence or non-occurrence of other is independent of whatever already have happened. So the point is, for a fair dice, probability of getting 6 is 1 by 6. For a fair coin, probability of getting head is 1 by 2. They are two independent events. Okay, they don't have anything with each other. So they are said to be independent events. So my dear, now whenever we are talking about the independent events, whenever you are going to talk about A intersection B, you can directly write A, probability of A into probability of B. Why? Because this time probability of A, when already B have happened, as A is independent of B, will be directly coming out to be probability of A. Similarly, when you will be going for probability of B, when already A have happened, is going to be probability of B, because they are not having any dependency with each other. So my dear, whenever you are going to get this, you can say events are independent. So we will all the time not thinking, we will be going for solving the question in this way. Now are we ready for solving the questions? Are we ready for solving the question? Please tell me. Are we ready for solving the question? Are we ready for solving the question? Please tell me. Then we are starting, guys. I have solved a lot of questions for you and we are going to start them now. Are we ready? Yes. So whatever we have listened, this will cover the first type of questions. This is the very first question in front of you. Last time we started with this but couldn't happen because of some network issues. This is the first question. And guys, I have chosen a number of questions from different books. They are standard books as well as some branches PYQs. By that I have chosen around 15 to 18 questions for today's class. Some questions I have made also for you guys, and 20 questions you will be getting as DPP today and you will have 2 days time to solve it. So an old man, while dialing a 7-digit telephone number, after having dialed first 5 digits, suddenly forgets last 2 digits. But he remembered that last 2 digits were different. What is the probability that correct telephone number is dialed? Try to solve it, guys. Try to solve it. And do like and share the session, guys. So every Sunday we will be meeting with mathematics. Okay. So what you want? Saturday, Sunday both 1 hour or Sunday 1.5 hours. Whatever you will prefer, I will go with that. Both ways we will complete the course. Okay, fine. So I am telling you, revision series is going to be started from tomorrow, and in the revision series we will be meeting every day 11:15 p.m. and in the night, and we will be one day having the short notes revision of the topic. Second day we will have the practice session of the same. Great. So answer you guys are giving is 1 by 90. You know that 5 numbers are already dialed correctly. We are left with 2 numbers and both the numbers are different. So they can have 0, 1. They can be 1, 2. They can be 8, 9. Okay, similarly, they can be, okay, I feel I have taken, I will take it in other way. They can be 01, 02, 09. They can be, yes, they can be 12, 13, 19. Okay, likewise they can be, okay, likewise if you will go, here we are going with 1, here we are going with 1, okay, likewise you can go for, this is, it may be 21, 23, likewise. You will be having 29. So likewise you will be having 90, 99. So my dear, this is the total sample space we have. And if you'll find out, it is going to be 1 to 9 for 10 times. So n of sample space will be coming out to be 90. Now you know event is the correct number. Correct number can be 1 only. So if we go by the normal definition of the probability, you will say the probability of E is equals to n of E divided by n of S. The answer is 1 by 90. So A is correct. We are coming to the second question. This question is a numerical answer type. It have 3 parts. A card is drawn randomly from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. The probability that drawn card is heart or face card. In the previous class, I already have given you clarity about the cards game. 52 cards, 3 face card of 4 colors. Everything is discussed. No issue, Manisha. I feel basic idea you would be having. If you don't have, I am telling you that total 52 cards are there. Out of 52 cards, there are 4 colors. Sorry, there are 4 shades. One is heart. Okay, everybody remember, one is heart, other is diamond, one is spade. In Hindi, you call it as CD. And what is the fourth one? What is the fourth one? Everybody remember this? These are the 4 shades. And every shade have 13 cards. And in all 13, we have 3 face cards. What are 3 face cards? J, Q, and K. And 2 are red in color, 2 are out of these 4, 2 are red in colors, 2 are black in colors. Okay. So I feel we have the idea, the probability that drawn card is heart or face card. So my dear, whenever we are saying heart or face, if we are having the experiment where we are going to toss the coin 2 times, 3 times. If we have experiment, we are going to throw the dice 1 time, 2 times. If we are having the experiment where we have 1 card shuffle only, then we will go and write the sample space very easily. But if we are having 10 times the coin is tossed, then we will be using the normal formulas of permutation combination also. So this is simple case. You know that the probability that drawn card is a heart. So how many hearts are there? Total 13 hearts are there. So 13 hearts or face card. How many face cards are there? Total 3 face card in every shade. So total face cards are, how many face cards are there? Can I say 12? 12? Okay, 12 face cards are there. But my dear, out of these 12, 3 face cards are of heart also. So we are having how many face card left? 9 face card left. So if you want to write the number of your event, that will be 13 hearts plus 9. Okay, 13 plus 9. And what is that 13 plus 1? 13 plus 9, it is going to be 22. And what is the sample space? 52. So you will be having the answer to be what? 22 by 52. Is it clear? Are we getting the answer, guys? Everyone? Please tell me that. Can we say 11 by 26? Yes. So, Manisha, you can see from here, there are 26 red cards, 26 black cards, 13 diamond, 13 heart, 13 spade and 13 club. Okay, so this is how the cards game is going on. So this you can have. Obviously, this PDF you will be getting. So answer will be 11 by 26 for this question. Okay, there is a second part. Probability of getting red face card. Probability of getting red face card. Probability of getting red face card. हाँ बिल्कुल Ronaldo, you can use the formula. You can use the formula of A or B. If you, for the first question, if you will be using probability of A or B, A union B, what is that? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. But this is very easy question. For easy question, we will generally avoid otherwise. Otherwise, if you find out probability of A, B, it is very easy. Because when you are saying these are 13, so probability of A will be 13 by 52. Probability of B will be 12 by 52. And A intersection B will be 3 by 52. So you can see 13 plus 12 minus 3. Answer will be once again the same. You can go by that. Yes, Ronaldo, your concern is very much correct. I was about to tell that, but before that you asked, that's great. Very good. Probability of getting red face card. So my dear, if you are talking about red face card, you can see first of all how many red cards are there. Total red cards are 26. Okay. And out of that, 3 face card here, 3 face card here. So total number of events are 6. 6 by 52. So the answer will be 6 by 52. Answer will be 6 by 52. So today, as this is the first practice session, so we are going with simple questions as well, but they are coming in the GATE exam. It is not like they are easy question for GATE, they are asking that only. Probability of occurrence of neither hurt nor king. Neither hurt nor king. So my dear, 1 minus probability of hurt or king. Okay, hurt or king. You know that if you want to find out probability of hurt or king, hurt, how many cards are there? 13. 13. How many kings are there? 4, but 1 king is covered here by 52. Put it here, get the answer. Any doubt, guys? This is Manisha. Look, these are the face cards. K, Q, and J. This is king. Okay. So, you know, 52 are total. 52 are total. Whenever you are going to take any card at random, it can be anyone from the 52. So, this 52 is our sample space. Then he is asking out of this sample space, what is the probability that occurrence of neither hurt nor king. Neither hurt nor king. When it will not be hurt, it will not be hurt if it is not from these 13. It will not be king if it is not a king of any of the 4. So any of the 4, this will be already counting 1 king. So that's why what I am doing is probability of hurt or king will be 13 plus 3 by 52. It is 16 by 52. But we need to find out probability of neither hurt nor king. It is 1 minus probability of hurt or king. Answer will be 36 by 52. Is it clear or not? Please tell me that. Yes, any doubt anybody have? Any doubt anybody have? Shall we move on? Shall we move on to the next question, guys? Okay, Lemon. So you want this second part again? Probability of getting red face card. So you know that whenever we are talking about the red face card, so you see red cards are totally 26. But when you are going to take out of 52, this is our sample space. Red face card, either it would be from here or it would be from here. So 3 face card here, 3 face card here. Total are 6 face card. 6 face card red are there. So N of E is 6. And N of S is 52. Are you getting it? Fine, fine, fine. Lemon, got it? So we will be taking care of each and every one, guys. Moving further. If two numbers appearing on dice are different, then find probability that the sum is 6. Find probability that the sum is 6. So today, whatever the questions we are doing, 33% of the question in GATE are of this level only. So 1/3 type will be covered today. Okay, rest 1/3 type where we are going to use a lot of conditional theorem, base theorem that we are going to do in the next week. Okay, so I am telling you guys, in the 3rd week of September we will complete probability. Okay, so I have made already the entire plan and our entire mathematics will be over by 15th of December. After that we will go for other revisions as well. Okay, so are we happy with that? This is going to be like a crash course. We will cover each and everything in a nice manner. Try to solve this question. This is easy question. If two numbers appearing on dice are different. Very good, Rinkesh. So when we are saying two numbers appearing on the dice are different, it means we are okay, probability that the sum is 6. So you are going to throw two dice. You are going to throw two dice. When you will be throwing two dice, obviously what is the sample space? Sample space can be 1 1, okay, 1 2, likewise 6 6. Can you tell me what is the size of sample space? Can you tell me what is the size of sample space? Can I say N of S is 36? Yes. He is asking probability that the sum is 6. When the sum will be 6? Sum can be 6 if you get 1, 5. If you get 5, 1. If you get 2, 4. If you get 4, 2. If you get 3, 3. Okay. So probability that the sum is 5. These are the 5 cases where you will get sum as 5. Sorry, sum as 6. So N of E by N of S. The answer will be 5 by 36. Second is probability of getting, I feel this is probability of getting phase 1. Probability of getting phase 1. Yes, Shivang, you have answered for which question? Manisha, actually this set I have told in the last class. Let us say I am having this. This is the case. You are throwing two dice. Either you will get 2 1s, or you will get 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 2, or you will get 3 on first, 1 on second. First 3 2 2. So these are the possibilities you can have whenever you will throw two dice. है ना? First case, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33. You can see total are 36. And I asked you the sum is 6. The sum 6 cases are these. Even I taught you this in the last class. 5 plus 1, 1 plus 5, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, 3 plus 3. Is it clear? 3 plus 3 is same number. So have he said that we shall not take the same number if two numbers appearing the dice are different? Okay. So he said it different. So this is not the correct answer because 3 3 is the same. So what would be the answer now? This should be excluded. n of E would become equals to 4. So probability of E would be 4 by 36. So that is the mistake. I was knowing that. That's why to Rinkesh I said very good, because Rinkesh said 5 by 36 and I repeated that mistake. I was waiting you who will say that the mistake have been done. Okay. Yes, the answer. That's why I said Shivang, that which question you are answering. So that's the correct one. Okay, guys. Manthan, sample space is 36 because you see this. You see this. Okay, I already have, I can show you this. This is the sample space. I was knowing that some of you would be asking you this. This is the sample space. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Count it. Okay. This also I taught in the last class. So guys, try to attend all the classes so that you do not have such type of doubts. Is it clear, Manthan? Ha, very good, Ronaldo. You can also say, if I am going to have 2 dices, so 1 dice can give you 6 outputs. That also in the last class I told you that if you are tossing a coin 10 times, then sample space will be 2 ki power 10. So if you are throwing the 2 dice at once or 1 dice 2 times, the possibilities are 6 to the power 2. Okay. So whatever the output of first experiment, you can just make the power of that. Very good. Moving further, guys. Okay. This is a question where we will be slightly using the permutation and combination. And before going for it, I will give you an idea. How many of you watch the cricket? Asia Cup is going on, where yesterday's match between India and Pakistan was tied. Those students who wanted to study, they have given very bad vibrations, and that's why match couldn't happen. They said if our class is not there, how can match be there? So both were not possible. So guys, when we talk about the Asia Cup, in the Asia Cup, Team India was announced and there were total 15 players. है ना? There were total 15 players. Now the coach and captain have to choose 11 out of 15 because entire 15 cannot go to the ground. You need to select a team of 11. So when you are going to select 11 player out of 15, here we are using the concept of permutation. Okay. Fine. Now you have selected the 11 players. Now, my dear, those 11 players also you need to set at 11 position. You will decide whether Rohit Sharma will open, or you have Ishan Kishan at top or Shubman Gill at top. So that 11 players, okay, that 11 players, when you are going to put it at 11 position, then my dear, you would be using the combination. So when 11 players, I need to make them at 11 positions, my dear, that is said to be the combination. So here we are going to use C and here we are going to use P. I would be showing you slightly use of these two because this is the part of aptitude, not in the gate mathematics. It is not the part of mathematics. It is the part of aptitude. But still sometime we will be using this combination. That's why I have given you the idea. So let us see the question now. Let us see how many of you give the right answer for this. 4 apples, 3 oranges. 4 apples, 3 oranges are randomly placed in a line. This is the line. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find the chance of getting 2 extreme fruits, both oranges. So he is saying that what is the probability of getting the orange here, getting the orange here. And about rest place, he is not bothered about. So my dear, try to answer this. I am giving you time for this. Okay. Try to answer this. Yes. Ha, Rinkesh. So don't worry, if you want, we will keep a small discussion or small session on PNC also. if you want. If you have weakness in that, I will take a session on P&C also. I have given you an example, otherwise you will always remember it. But first let us concentrate on our probability topic. So as I told you, today our session will go for 20-25 minutes more because yesterday there was no session, so we have some more questions. So are you getting properly ना? ऐसा तो नहीं कि सर मैथ अच्छा नहीं पढ़ा रहे. Are you getting whatever I am giving you? Because I am teaching mathematics after 8 years. 8 years back I taught maths in the offline classes. So obviously I am asking, that's why. Are you getting it or not? Yes. Okay, this is a new type of question. Vineet have given the answer as 1/7 and Vineet's answer is correct. Vineet's answer is correct. So guys, I will give you the hint, don't worry. That's why I have taken, I will cover all the types of question. Very good, Shivang. Wonderful. Okay, so first of all, my dear, out of these 3 oranges, you want 2 oranges at these 2 positions. So when you are going to find out the probability of this experiment, first of all, 3 oranges may say you are going to select 3 oranges at 2 positions, like 11 players at 11 positions, 11C11. Here 3 oranges at 2 position will be giving us 3C2. Then my dear, you know the 2 oranges, we are going to have 2 oranges at 2 positions. This is first position, this is second. 2 oranges at 2 position can be set in the 2 factorial ways. And rest 5 fruits at rest 5 position can be done in 5 possible ways. And when we are talking about total fruits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is in 7 factorial ways. So this is going to be the answer. So where 3C2 is coming 4, 2 out of 3 oranges. Okay, like there are 3 oranges, O1, O2, O3. You can select O1, O3, O2, O3, O1, O3. Okay, likewise. So 2 out of 3 oranges. And why we are writing 2 factorial? 2 orange at 2 place. 2 orange, 2 place. And why factorial 5? 5 fruits, 5 place. So you know what is 3C2? What is 3C2? 3C2 is 3 factorial by 2 factorial into 1 factorial. Everybody know NCR is n factorial, R factorial, and minus R factorial. So when we are putting this, the answer will be coming out to be 1/7. B is correct. Are we getting it? So guys, if you find 1-2 questions where you face difficulty, don't worry. अरे भाई अगर सारे आज ही कर लोगे तो पेपर आज ही हो जाता ना. So we are here for the learning purpose only. When you will be solving, and mathematics is something which automatically your mind will be working once you practice more. That is the only way to learn mathematics. So when you will solve classroom question, PYQs, practice question, automatically your brain will start working in that direction. Okay, your thinking process is going to be enhanced by these questions. Moving further, shall we move on? 3 vertices of a regular hexagon are joined randomly. Find the probability of getting an equilateral triangle. Yes. So we are going to have a hexagon like this. Sorry. I feel I shall plot something good where we are. Here we are. So we are having hexagon. Hexagon have no issues, Manisha, as you have not seen the last class. Okay, that's why. But don't worry, slowly you will start getting. Initially it looks like difficult, but with the time you will get it. So there are 6 vertices possible in a hexagon. He is saying 3 are taken at random and what is the probability of getting equilateral triangle? First of all, my dear, you can get triangle only in two ways. One triangle possible is this one, and other triangle possible is this one. Other triangle possible is this one. So my dear, ये तो complete. This is understood that n of E is going to be 2. What is n of S? You need to select 3 out of 6. Is it clear? Is it clear? What would be the answer then? What would be the answer then? Don't worry, now we are coming on to some good questions other than P and C. Yes, what would be the answer for this? Are we getting 1 by 10? You will be having probability of E 2 divided by 6 factorial by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. 2 by 20. A would be the right answer. A would be the right answer. Okay, now my dear, we are going on some other type of questions. Okay, don't worry for that. I have also taken some PYQs. Now we will be going for the PYQs of different branches. Okay, so let us start with that as well. Okay, let us see this. Yes. So whatever we have studied today, let us see some questions on that now. So those guys who were facing difficulty till now, because those questions were using the concept of last class. Now I am coming on to the question which will use only the concept of today's class. A and B are events such that P of A union B is 3 by 4. P of A intersection B is 1 by 4. P of A bar is 2 by 3. Find out P of A bar intersection B. And guys, this question is from previous year's GATE. So I want you to try to solve it with the help of Venn diagram. Okay. He is asking you A naught intersection B. So make a Venn diagram, and this time everybody must be able to solve it, because this is the question from today's discussion. Till now, whatever questions we were doing, that was from previous class discussion, because at that time we were unable to do questions. So this is A, this is B, and he have given A union B is 3 by 4, A intersection B is 1 by 4. So you know this is A intersection B. Okay. So you need to find out A naught intersection B. A naught intersection B. Let us see how many of you are able to solve it. A naught intersection B. You can say only B, not A. So if I say only B, not A, I can give you a hint. I want this green area. This is my event. Okay. So you can see what I need to do for this. Try this. Try this, try this, try this. Okay, Vineet is saying 5 by 12. What about others? What about others? Okay, I am giving you the idea once more, that can you say if I remove the A intersection B from B, I will get the answer. If I subtract this, I will get the answer, because I need B without A. B without A is this much. This much area is B without A. This is what I need. If I subtract A intersection B from B, PB, I will get the answer. So my dear, if you talk about probability of A union B, it is given as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Now probability of A union B is 3 by 4. Probability of A bar is given. So probability of A is 1 minus probability of A bar. So what is probability of A? 1 by 3. Plus probability of B minus 1 by 4. From here you will get probability of B. Put it here, get the answer. Very easy. Lemon, Vineet and Darshan have given the correct answer. Shivang, yes, now your answer is also correct. So don't worry, now all the questions are from the today's discussion. Whatever we have done before, they were from the yesterday's or previous class discussion. When you will find out probability of B, अरे भाई probability of A bar is 2 by 3. So probability of A will be coming out to be 1 by 3. So it is going to be 3 by 4, 1 minus 1 by 3. It will be 2 by 3. But we need to find out probability of E na. A not intersection B. So when you will find out this is 2 by 3 minus 1 by 4. So Jitesh, yes, 5 by 12 will be answer. Okay, moving to the next question. Moving to the next question. For 3 events A, B and C, probability of exactly one A or B occur. P is exactly one of B or C will occur. Probability of exactly one of A or C will occur is 1 by 4. All events occur simultaneously is 1 by 16 and you need to find out at least one of the event will occur. So guys, first of all, you need to find out at least one of the event will occur. You need to find out P of A union B union C. That is what you need to find out. And if you remember the formula A union B union C, it is probability of A, probability of B, probability of C, minus probability of A intersection B, minus probability of B intersection C, minus probability of A intersection C, plus probability of A intersection B intersection C. This is what you need to do. And for that, what is given? Exactly one A or B occur. A or B occur. Okay. So if you want to write exactly one A or B occur, let us say this event is E1. I feel you know exactly one का क्या था formula, याद है? दिखा दूं? Do you want to see the formula of exactly one? Do you want to see the formula of exactly one? This was case number 2 if you remember. I am showing it, don't worry if you forget. This was the case. Exactly one of A or B. The formula is A plus B minus 2 times this. So let us go for this. Let us go for it. The formula for this was yes, probability of E1, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Then probability of E2, probability of this is B or C, B, probability of C minus probability of B intersection C. Then probability of E3, probability of A, probability of C minus probability of A intersection C. Tell me guys, the hints are there. If I add all of them, if I add all of them, I will be getting 2 times of this. I will be getting 2 times of this. So just add them, divide by 2 and put it here. For this, they have already given. This is what? This is A intersection B intersection C. Okay, 7 by 16 you are getting. Let me see. I have already solved it. Yes, it is correct. Correct, Vineet. So guys, do like and share the session. It is more than 1 hour. You guys are sitting and doing nicely. I am happy. Guys, don't worry. Probability or mathematics is something you will get by practice. Okay. So these are the different types of question I am doing. So whenever you will be attempting the paper, you are going to get the similar question actually. Okay. That's why you are going to get advantage here. So answer is coming out to be 7/16. It is correct. So indirectly you are going to have entire mechanical engineering from my side on this YouTube channel now. Maths you are getting on Sundays. Rest mechanical we will be covering Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday you will have maths and aptitude. So likewise we will cover everything. You just need to be with me. Wherever you find difficulty, you can ask me. Today you will be getting the notes of probability as well. So guys, let us see what to do. I will be adding all of them. When I will add all of them, probability of A will be coming 2 times. Probability of B will be coming 2 times. Probability of C will be coming 2 times. So my dear, when both are coming 2 times, you can write it. The summation will be probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C. Okay, this also A intersection B, B intersection C, A intersection C, you are going to get minus P of A intersection B minus B intersection C. This is 2 times in the formula if you remember. So as it is 2 times in the formula, this is 2 times A intersection B, 2 times B intersection C, 2 times C intersection A. So my dear, everywhere you will get 2 times probability of A, 2 times probability of B, 2 times probability of C. Everywhere 2 is there. So that's why you know that the individual probability of E1, E2, E3 is 1/4. So 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. This will be coming out to be 3/4. And you know this is 2 times everyone. If you want to divide it by 2, you will get it as 3/8. So this value will be coming out to be 3/8. Plus 1/16. The answer will be coming out to be what? Yes, it is going to be 3/8 or 6/16. The answer will be 7/16. Anybody have any doubt? Please ask. विनीत, वो भी आएगा जब सारे सब्जेक्ट कवर होंगे तो सब आएगा. ओके, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. अरे भाई आ रहा है कि नहीं समझ यार? प्लीज एटलीस्ट टेल मी, इज इट देयर एनी बेनिफिट ऑफ डूइंग दिस? जितेश, दर्शन, मनी, मलेश, आर वी गेटिंग सम बेनिफिट और यू आर सेइंग सर व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, वी आर नॉट गेटिंग एनीथिंग? प्लीज एटलीस्ट गिव सम फीडबैक दैट आर यू गेटिंग इट और नॉट. ओके, सो मूविंग फर्दर गाइस. ओके, let us see this more question. So my dear, this is a question. Event A, B, C are mutually exclusive event. When we have mutually exclusive events, you know that this is the Venn diagram. This is sub event A, sub event B, sub event C. So we can say probability of A will be individually lies between 0 to 1. Probability of B lies between 0 to 1. Probability of C lies between 0 to 1. And my dear, the summation of theirs will not give you 1. Means probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C will not cover entire sample space. So this total is not going to be equals to 1, but this will also lies between 0 to 1. So my dear, these are 4 inequality. They are asking probability of A is this, probability of B is this, probability of C is this. The set of positive value of X in the interval. If A, B, C are mutually exclusive events such that the set of possible values of X are in interval. So my dear, you will use these 4 inequalities and you will see what are the values of X which are satisfying all the inequalities. So first of all, if you will say 0 less than equals to, what is this? 3x plus 1 divided by 3 is less than equals to 1. So you will get 0 less than equals to 3x plus 1 less than equals to 3. Then you will be subtracting 1. Minus 1 is 3x less than equals to 2. X will be coming out to be minus 1 by 3 to 2 by 3. So my dear, this first equation is saying that x will have a range of -1/3 to 2/3. Likewise, you will be finding by all the equation and you will take the common value for all, that should be positive as well. Tell me the answer. This is very easy. Vineet have already answered it. This is the previous year question of GATE. You need to do it for all. Yes. So guys, we are covering all the types of questions. Okay. Now 2 more questions we will do, then I will leave you, don't worry. 2 more questions for today. Okay, entire board is not visible. Just wait. Now it is visible. So guys, just 2 more questions for today, then I will leave you. 2 more questions for today, I will leave you. Okay. This -1/3 to 2/3 is the limit coming from the first equation by using this. Then I will use second, 1 minus x/4. 1 minus x/4 will lies between 0 to 1. Then it will be 0, 1 minus x, 1. I will subtract 1, -1 minus x, 0. Multiply with minus 1 x, 0. So here 0 to 1 is the value of x. Okay. Then the third equation, 1 minus 2x by 4. 1 minus 2x by 4. 0 to 1. 0, 1 minus 2x, 4. Then 1 subtraction, -1 minus 2x. It is 3. Divided by 2, -1/2 minus x, 3/2. Multiply by minus. So you will be having the x from -3/2 to 1/2. So when you will be doing all, the final result will be coming as a common. It is 1/3 to 1/2 because you need to select the positive values which satisfy all the relations. शिवांग 0 4 क्यों होगा? Multiplied by 4. After that I will subtract the 1. So my dear, you need to choose the common part. You can see for the first inequality you are getting from -1/3 to 2/3. And what will be positive part of this? 0 to 2/3. Okay, first of all this. And then second is this 0 to 1. Third is this -3/2 to 1/2. So from this the feasible part is 0 to 1/2. Likewise, you will be going for the fourth equation. After going for fourth equation, the common of all will be coming within the range of 1/3 to 1/2. Manisha, because in the question he said set of positive value. Set of positive value. That's why. And why not negative? Okay, for second inequality, Vinay, the second inequality is this. This is, okay, here it should be 4. I have made the mistake. Okay, that is wrong. -1 to 3. So it is, okay, -3 to 1. But still, dear, feasible will be 0 to 1. Even though I have made mistake, but final answer is correct only. Okay. Yes. Is it clear, Darshan? Vinay? Yes. So dear, I am also, actually, I have already solved, but still, I am also human being. I can do mistake. Okay. So guys, last 2 questions. After that, I will leave you. Last 2 questions. This is a wonderful type of GATE question which I found from the PYQs. And this was my favorite type of question. If you see what he is saying in the question, let A and B be 2 events such that P of A union B ka naught is 1/6, A intersection B is 1/4, A naught is 1/4. You can say P of A union B is 5/6. and P of A intersection B is 1 by 4 and P of not A is 1 by 4. So probability of A is 3 by 4. He is asking then the events A and B independent but not equally likely. First of all, you need to see the option independent and equally likely, mutually exclusive and independent, equally likely and independent. You need to see there are three words. One is independent. For independent, we know if I am able to get probability of A intersection B as equals to probability of A intersection, product probability of B. If I get this, I can call them independent. Equally likely means if probability of A is coming equals to probability of B, then it will be equally likely. Equally likely. Okay. And the third word is mutually exclusive. What do you understand by mutually exclusive? Mutually exclusive means probability of A intersection B should be 0. So my dear, can you tell me out of these three, you need to see, first of all, can you comment on any of these three by looking at the data? Yes, if you see mutually exclusive, A intersection B should be 0, which is 1 by 4. So mutually exclusive is wrong. C is wrong from here only. So either A, B or D can be the answer. We need to see what is going to be the right answer. So we will check one by one. Very good, Vineet. So if you will see, probability of A is 3 by 4. If you write probability of A union B as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So probability of A union B is 5 by 6. Probability of A is 3 by 4. Probability of B not known to us. Intersection B is 1 by 4. From here you will get probability of B. Can you tell me probability of B from here? Very good, Mani. Can you tell me probability of B from here? Can you tell me probability of B from here? Five by 6, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. What will be the probability of B from here? Okay, are we getting, this is, I feel 5 by 6 minus 1 by 2. Are we getting 1 by 3? If it is 1 by 3, probability of A is 3 by 4. Probability of B is 1 by 3. They are not equal. So if they are not equal, they are not equally likely. So they are not equally likely, they are not mutually exclusive. Okay. But if you will see probability of A intersection B, which is 1 by 4. What is probability of A? 3 by 4. Probability of B 1 by 3. Yes, it is coming 1 by 4. It is correct. So they are independent but not equally likely. A is correct. Please tell me, guys, you got it or not? Are you getting some benefit of this session? Do you want me to continue mathematics? Because I am teaching after 8 years maths. So maybe some student may be thinking, sir, why you are teaching? So if you have that feeling, inform me in well advance so that I shall not do any hard work for you. Okay. So do you want me to continue the entire mathematics like this? I will be coming up with first of all the theory part. Okay, which will be less in maths obviously, then we will practice it. And guys, today you are going to get a practice sheet of 20 questions. You will solve it by yourself. Okay, you will get it with answers. And never bother about what is the source of the question. Okay, because I will be sending you the photographs of the question from various books. So just go for it. Okay. Notes also will be shared to you. In the notes, these all questions are already there. Other than that, some other questions are also there. So you will get the notes plus DPP. Okay, notes plus DPP plus PDF of this. All the three things will be shared on the Telegram channel Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana. or I will try to share in all the groups I have so that everybody get it. Okay, so mathematics will be going on now every weekend, and Monday to Friday 11:15 p.m. night we will be having the technical sessions. So be ready, we are starting with production. Okay, and the next week we are going to prepare for at least 6 marks of your gate. The target is to cover entire syllabus by 15th of November once. After that we will have 3 revision cycles of 15 days. Then in January we have marathon sessions. Okay, likewise the plan is going to be. कल क्या होगा रिकेश? कल होगा वेल्डिंग का रिवीजन 1 घंटे के अंदर. So before that, tonight I will share you the full handwritten notes of welding. Okay, then tomorrow you will have a short notes revision of 1 hour welding, and then Tuesday we will have practice session of welding with DPP. Okay, that is how we are going to move it. So goodbye for this particular session. Thanks for joining. Thanks for showing your love and support. Okay, technical will be starting from tomorrow to tomorrow 11:15 p.m. and do share this series with all of your friends. Okay, so that they can also get benefited. More number of students, more the things you will be getting from my sides. Is it clear? सर हो सके तो अरे भाई सोम के ग्रुप में एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन करो. अच्छा, एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन आई विल शेयर. Vinit, I will suggest you कि you go with my plan. In my plan, we will cover all the syllabus. If you will go with my plan, every subject will be covered there. Okay, and I will be sharing you masterpiece questions. Don't worry. So goodbye for this particular session. Like and share it. Good night.